very much. All right, and now for our heavy hitter, Ernest Hancock.
Yeah! Do I really need a microphone? No! You know, I want to tell you something that I've learned in just the last couple of weeks, and I think is something that we should all remember. Turn it up. To understand what we're up against, it's better to be able to understand the kind of people that they are. And I give it to you this way. And I'll just leave you with this one thing. It's something that, 20 years for me to figure out something that probably my kids already know. If you go to these different protests like this, a lot of times you'll have an issue. Pro-gun, anti-gun, pro-life, pro-choice, pro-this, anti-that. The mindset, though, when you're dealing in politics, in the last year and a half that we've done this, you've come in contact with people that their main thing is they want to use the force of government in order to get people to do what they want them to do, or to prevent them from doing something they don't want them to do, even if it had absolutely nothing to do with their life.
Yeah, exactly.
For whatever reason, whatever reason that they had to try and force somebody to do something, they're using the rationale of it's for our best interest, because they love us, okay? Because they care about us. They're going to do this because it's best for us. They know what's better for us. Now you take those people that they'll consider, now that's the difference with the libertarian philosophy. Libertarian mindset is like, look, there's those that want to be left alone, those won't leave them alone, which one are you? I just want to be left alone. I don't want to tell people I just don't want people to tell me what to do. If I'm not bothering them, we're good. What has happened is this. If you take the mindset that people have that are in these groups, and you've probably met them, if you've been involved in the politics, and you go to the Republican meetings, and you go to their group, it's all about how they're going to consolidate some power and get together, and if you guys would only come on board, we could take over the planet, and we could wear the ring of power and have the lever of control, and we'd be in charge. Boy, wouldn't it be a great world if we were in charge, okay? Now the thing is the idea of just eliminating the power of the lever never even crosses their mind. Now, to understand what we're dealing with, take one of those people that is fervent in their belief that they're doing the right thing to tell somebody what to do, and then give them $10 billion. That's it. That is I mean, after you start to deal with these people and people that know them and you talk to them, and they're just regular people. I've known many people exactly like them. They just didn't have $10 billion. You give them $10 billion, and all of a sudden they'll rationalize election fraud because they want to fill in the blank as worth. God would want them to do something, so they're going to do whatever it takes because they love us in their head. This power that they seek, the ability to do it, the structure that we've created in order to put us all, the Constitution, C-O-N capitalized, that they put us on this reservation. If it wasn't for the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, you might as well just call it the Communist Manifesto. It's all about the power, the power, the power, the power. And we're the libertarians of the day, the anti-federalists that said, whoa, 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 way too freaking much power collectivized here. How about we have a list of thou shalt nots of government? The 10 thou shalt nots. But they go, yeah, sure, we'll do that as long as we get the power. We'll worry about that later. Well, they got that taken care of. They ignore it. So we are in a situation now where I have worked very hard. And you'll see, how many of you have read Freedom's Phoenix? You know what it is. And we'll pass out some cards and stuff so you can get there. But I'll tell you, the goal that we have there is not to take one side or the other than just I wish to be left alone and tell the truth about what's happening. It is this. We are a 12-step program for you to get off government. The idea that you think you can make people behave the way you want them to, that is the problem. Because there's always somebody else with a few more million or a few more billion or now a few more trillion worthless dollars that are there to tell you how to behave. And you have to get off of the idea that no matter how great and wonderful your idea is, that you would use force and collectivization of all of us to tell somebody else how to live. Once you get off that idea, once you decide that, you know, your vote is standing here, your vote is putting up a sign, your vote is training your children, your vote is being able to talk to your neighbor, your witness to your family, your in-laws, your friends, your spouse, your kids. When you have freed their mind, that is when you are effective. Not competing against these, because they're always going to have more money. They're always going to have more people. They're always, and they disperse it. And it's always a freedom organization that they give the money to. Because they're all we're for freedom. We're going to make people free. We're going to invade their country and make them free. You know, it's so much easier to take over a country with a floppy disk than it is a tank. You know, that's what's going on. You know, the Maricopa County Party, we're still in a lawsuit with the county. You know, as Secretary of State candidate in 06, had to sue for them to enact emergency legislation law that they passed to manually validate the election. It's an audit. They weren't going to do it. File suit, they do it. This time they do it. What they do, it's under video surveillance for the ballots. What they do, they took them out and gave them to the sheriff. And with seals on it that he gave, you know, the seals to the precincts, but they didn't tell you they had 25 seals somewhere. You have no idea what's going on. You must understand, you are never going to vote yourself free. That's not going to happen. Voting is a side effect of an educated, enlightened people. I am not, that's a side effect. You want to vote, do that, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Do it, don't do it. That's not the point. You are far more effective by showing up and voting with your feet right here, right now. Yeah! Go share the message. Freedom's Phoenix, that's what it's for. It is a tool, not for me, it's for you. To share this stuff with other people. Because how do you unlearn the truth?
Can't.
Once you have your mind freed, it's time to go on to another mind. We are in a situation now that the bad guys know it. And I'll tell you what's coming.